YouTube. So if you don't have Facebook or anybody's want to see the show and they don't have Facebook, just tell them to go to YouTube and then the letters SMUENT, which is on their shirts. Just put that in the thing and then come up and you should see live, or tell me subscribe and then there should be a live button. I don't know how it works. This is the first time I'm doing it. So okay. Welcome to another Big Chuck podcast. We were a minute late. It's better than last week. Last week we was an hour and some change late. You know what I'm saying? So we talk about mental health. Mental health, man. So wrap your mind around it. If you want to do a heading about mental health first, I was just writing down questions, and I had Faye. Faye came in a little bit early while I was setting up, and she started writing down some questions because I only had like 3 questions, and I wasn't in question mode because I was in technical mode. I was setting everything up. So if I do 2 things at the same time, the broadcast ain't going to work. You understand what I'm saying?
Work makes the dream work.
Yeah, so she helped me, started writing things down. So what I'm going to do with mental health, I'm going to start off by telling you what the definition is. Now, the definition is, we was talking about it earlier because I got here early, and it was somebody in a chair, and I was telling them what the definition was, and they thought I was playing. But that's the definition. All right, the definition is a person's condition with regards to their psychological and emotional well-being. That's it. That's the answer. That's the definition of mental health. So if you have a condition and it's regarded to your psychological or your emotional well-being, that's considered that you have some type of mental health. What's going on, Dante? Long time no hear from. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Nita? You know what I'm saying? Nita, yeah, I was just talking to your son in here, but you know what I'm saying? Next time you can come down and check out the show if you want to check out the show, but it is all good. But did y'all get the definition? What do y'all think about the definition? Like I was telling them earlier, by what I get from this definition is you can blame everything on mental health. And that's a question that I got coming up later on because like I was telling, I'm extreme. So if I come in the house and I see my wife doing something with somebody, I can kill everybody in there and get off because my psychological and well-being was off.
Extreme, but I get where you're going with that.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like if that's the definition, if you get a good lawyer, he can pitch that.
That's true. You blacked out.
See,
exactly. He can pitch that. Go ahead. Say what you gonna say.
Mental health is definitely a field that
Nah, we're gonna go left, Dante. Go ahead.
Mental health is definitely a field that I've been in for a long time. So I worked at a psychiatric facility for the state for 7 years. I graduated with a degree in psychology, and I'm also a mental health peer coach.
Cool.
So it's a little bit more to that. Like, you know, they look at all of the brain activity and see where your misfires is coming from, where your dopamine levels are and things like that. So you could try it, but they gonna test that blood and see where them levels is at.
But I'm just going by the definition. Like I said, I don't want to go too deep into it because, you know what I'm saying? We was talking about it, like I said earlier, in the barbershop. This is a barbershop. I mean, if y'all can look over my shoulder, you can, hold on, I might have that. But I'll hold it up at the end, but you can see where we at. You know what I'm saying? 624 North Market Street. In here doing what we do. We're going to do 1 show a month at the Madar Cigar. Yeah. Huh? Yeah, I was just talking about the cigar, but we're at the Beauty Bar, 624.
Madar Beauty Bar.
Yeah, 624. That nigga, I'm about to get stabbed up on my own show, man. My bad, nigga. My bad, nigga. God damn, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to think. I got mental health, nigga. I can't read.
Here we go, blame mental health.
What you talking about? I'm gonna blame it on mental health. I can't read, nigga. I mean, my emotional and psychological well-being is fucked up right now. You know what I'm saying? So blame it on that. You know what I'm saying? So Dante said, is this a serious convo? Don't want to light about serious convo. Nah, Dante, you know we always go left. What's going on, Natasha Carroll? He said, get it out. You already know Dante, you know what I'm saying, all the way up in Michigan. Matter of fact, I'm going to go straight into it. Anthony Dwayne McCrae. That nigga got a 1962 name, nigga. Anthony Dwayne McCrae, 43, Michigan State College, University. We all know the stories. If you don't know the stories while you on here, Google it, because I can't go into it. You know what I'm saying? mental health or not. Because when he go to court, like, you know, they'll let, I'm going to turn it racial, they'll let a white man say it's mental health. His mom, his dad said he was tripping. He'd never been right since his mom passed. Do you think that's going to get him off?
No. He had no affiliation to the school.
None.
There was no emotional connection or anything that could have triggered him from that location to do what he did. So, no.
So you don't think he'll be able to use mental health? No. Anybody? I think I would use it. They always feel... But they owe us 40 acres and a mule, too. It's Black History Month, so I had to throw that in there, fellas. Black 40 acres and a mule, look it up.
Yeah.
Come on over.
Yeah, you can sit down.
It might just put out his whole mental health cause, because at the end of the day, it had to been already premeditated where if you went back to his house, he got a letter, you know what I mean?
Now he had that in his pocket. I was going to bring that. They said when they pulled him over, he had a letter in his pocket said he was going to shoot up 2 other public schools.
So he was clearly, he clearly had it together to know, hey, I'm finna carry this out, you know what I mean? And rest in peace, or you know what I mean? My condolences to all the families that was involved. We got to put that in there.
Yeah, definitely.
But I don't think that was mental health.
Right.
That, you know what I mean? That just he had a plan.
Right.
Yeah, but his pop said he wasn't right though. Why he can't use that?
Because like a lot of the mental health part behind it is the impulse control. It wasn't impulsive. It was planned. That's different.
But we don't know if it was, all you know is what he did. You don't know. He might have been driving past, like, because they can't say why the fuck was he at Michigan State University? He has no ties. He might have just drove past and snapped, seen somebody look like his mom. Fuck it. I'm going to shoot them.
But if that's the case, you shooting from the outside in. Everybody on your way into the school is getting.
Allegedly.
But he might have followed her in because it looked like his mom.
Well, I mean,
You don't know. That's what I'm just saying.
Yeah, a lot of people say
I ain't
that,
trying to
you
make
know.
people mad, but what I'm saying is all we know is what he did. We don't know what led, because like I said, the same way that you say it was planned because he don't got no ties to Michigan State is the same way he can say I lost it because I don't have no ties. Why the fuck would I drive all the way to Michigan State and shoot somebody? He can use the same thing. Right? How you gonna say he didn't?
He's gonna spin it, I guess.
That's what I'm trying to say. So he can't use mental health?
Well, on the other side of the matter, he would be, because at the end of the day, why would he do all this? Why would he put his life in jeopardy? And then, you know, our thought process would be like, yeah, mental health, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, this man had a plan. He had a journey. He had what he needed to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But it ended up being a murder-suicide, though, right? Because I remember seeing them saying that it was a self-inflicted wound.
He killed
Wow.
himself,
And then on him they found another gun in his book bag that had never been allegedly they found it because I wasn't there.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, so
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't. No, you can come and sit down. You got that seat open for you. You know what I'm saying? But oh yeah, you might have to go all the way around that thing. And I'll talk to you after the show. Yeah, nothing bad. But yeah, like I said, I can't say what's right or wrong. I'm just being that, I play devil's advocate. Like, you know what I'm saying? If we talk about mental health is, like I said, the definition is the person's condition with regards to psychological, emotional well-being. That's what the definitions say. So if we can't come up why he was at Michigan State and he don't go to Michigan State, he don't got no cousins that go to Michigan State, his girl don't work, his mom don't work, his dad don't work, like why the fuck was he at Michigan State? Michigan is a big ass state.
so was it a predominantly white college?
Yeah, Michigan State a predominantly white college.
Then that's why.
What?
Racially motivated. He said he wanted payback.
Yeah, they owe us 40 acres in the mule.
Payback. He was ready, huh?
I'm just saying. He said it was time, to serve a little bit of what we've been getting lately. I don't know. I'm not agreeing, but allegedly that might be it.
Allegedly.
Dante said cats die in front of different stores every day, man.
Hey, mental health, it got to be something. Mental health it's a chemical imbalance.
There you go.
Well, when you finish, I'm gonna let her know what we talking about.
I think that, if it's
All right.
form in you that's not right, that have you go out and do what normal people wouldn't do. Yes, there you go right there. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, I don't know if you caught it, but we just said the name Anthony Dwayne McRae, 43. You know what I'm saying? What he did at Michigan State, and then I just threw it out like, can he use that in a court of law that I have, mental health? You know what I'm saying? And some say he could, some say he can't. I say by this definition, he'd be able to use it. He just gonna have to act crazy. He gonna have to act like Lil Daryl when they come interview him. You know what I'm saying? But I think, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I'm gonna skip to one of the questions that I had. This was supposed to be the third question, but is mental health more of an excuse nowadays? And I don't know how old you are, you know what I'm saying? I'm almost 50 years old. And we were talking about it earlier when I got to the barbershop. We knew the kids that wasn't right. In my family, I knew my nephew or my uncle that wasn't right. So when people came over, like, yeah, stop fucking with Daryl, that nigga, I see him start, like, yeah, leave him alone, because he'll fuck the whole family reunion up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to warn you. You know what I'm saying? That nigga, he got crazy strength, so if he punch you, don't try. And we made sure we watched him. Lil Daryl at the park, nigga, somebody at the park with him. Yeah. Because we know he might snap. Somebody might say something, and he go to a place that I don't know where Daryl be at sometimes. But he go to that place that I don't know where he at. He fuck around and spaz off. But nowadays, I think I hear mental health too much to play devil's advocate. I know we need it because by this, all black people, all Americans that's black got mental health because we was broken. We was taken from a land and not taught to use our land, and they broke us. So it's in our DNA. You have mental health because you never gonna know who you are 100. You only know what they told you. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to go on the word nigga. We had a show about nigga. But that's the only word you can use. If you use the name in Swahili, like, yeah, Ubuntu, you getting whooped, nigga. Fuck, what you say? That white man gonna whoop you. He's a nigga. That's the only word you can use. So when a black man used the word nigga, what you mad at? That's the word he was taught to use. Nigga. Fuck is you mad at? Nigga, go, you know what I'm saying? When you hear a nigga say white man, go beat up a white man then. That's why I said nigga. That's how I tell niggas. Stop talking to me, stop to use the word, nigga. That's the word we was taught. Fuck, go beat up a white man then. That's why I use a nigga. Yo, nigga, go whoop a white man. Didn't come holler at me. Fuck you talking about? My bad, I went all the way left. I went all the way left. You know what I'm saying? The words that were spoken just now it was read from a paper. It was read from a paper. You know what I'm saying? It was scripted. It's jokes and entertainment. Do not bar me. You know what I'm saying? All right, but like I said, the question, is mental health more of an excuse nowadays?
No, if I can go ahead.
Go ahead.
I don't
Jump
think
in.
so. It's more intensified with the food.
Y'all could pass the mic like a J, you know.
You know what I mean? When you say it's in our DNA, it's in our DNA from the foods and the things that we might not read on the side of that ingredient pack. You know what I mean? That help us make the biscuits or whatever. Like that. But
he went all the way to biscuits.
It's the ingredients.
Yeah, I ain't mad at you.
Ain't reading, you know what I mean? But anything that leads you to do something, like I say, that's not against our morals and our values. I feel like if somebody come in here and do something, and go out and get caught and can't tell why they did it.
Yeah.
To help.
Yeah. You can say that. You can say that.
Being out of pocket and doing something that you know that you wouldn't do. Mental health.
You can say that.
So, you know what I mean? However you call it, if it has to have like a meter to it, you know what I mean? It's all out of pocket. You know what I mean? So, you have guys these days that just totally out of pocket. Mental health.
See, I wouldn't say that is more of an excuse now. I think time, understanding, education, life experience have made us more aware. Yeah. So I think between that and stuff don't really become relevant until it happens to the right people. And I think that has brought more awareness and openness to even accept or acknowledge what mental health looks like in our communities.
What's going on, Vanessa, Annette, You know what I'm saying? You know, Annette, we down in Frederick now at the beauty bar, Madar Beauty Bar. So on Thursdays, if you want to stop on there, and you can always join. What's going on, Mr. Cass and Golden? Nigga, you wasn't at work today. I know it was your day off. You should have came at work. We was about 14 restraints. But go ahead. You want to put yours out there? Mental health. The little kid crazy than the motherfucker. I ain't going to tell his name, though.
Also, too, I think to a certain extent, we all kind of have been touched in one way or another. So we all got a little mental health.
Hold on, let me break it. Touched in
I'm
emotional,
like, wait a minute, now,
in the
hold
mind,
on.
yeah, in the mind. Fellas, I don't want nobody jumping in my shit. Who touched you, Chuck? No, nigga, ain't touched me like that, nigga. We talking about in the head.
Nobody.
No homo shit. Don't come over. I'll touch you next Thursday, Chuck. No, you won't. Nigga.
Wow. Okay.
I'm fighting.
Let's clear that up right
fighting.
away in our brains. But so like, all right. So to a certain extent, then, but all of us kind of to a certain like somebody might upset us throughout our day, and it's like, oh, you know what? I would snap your neck, but you'd be like, you know, I'm not, because I have more self control than that right now. So would it be that when people are suffering from mental health, they just don't know how to control that urge?
Right.
Would that be like, and like,
impulse control.
yeah, like that they lack whatever, that extent that they're able to stop themselves from a normal person being like, I'm not going to do that. I would, but I'm not,
See, that's one thing that if I could right there stick a pin, we got to be mindful. And I know, it's lighthearted or whatever, but there's no such thing as normal or abnormal, because what's normal?
What's normal?
So it ain't even a matter of, people with mental health behaving in a way that normal people wouldn't.
Yes.
It's a matter of whether or not you have the ability to maintain self-control when the impulses become so overbearing that you have to act out on it for a sense of release.
Exactly.
You want to join in? You've been quiet the whole time.
I'm observed.
No, you got to join in. The mic there. You got to say something.
Yeah.
You definitely got to say something.
Hello to everybody in the live chat. To touch on a little bit real quick of what everybody, y'all are 100% right. Like, thanks to Erica, briefing me on what the topic was going to be about. So, of course, I did my little.
You did your homework.
Because I don't want to me personally, I always try to tell people I don't ever want to sound like I'm talking out my ass. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Because we all have different experiences.
Exactly.
Heartbreaks.
Exactly.
Pains. I'll share one, because I'm an open book. I don't hide nothing. Speaking from my past, lost my virginity to my first at 15, 16. Ended up having his babies. Knew him. We both kids raised up, both born in Brooklyn. Kind of went through our traumatic experiences. Moved from one home, foster kid, back in the Bronx. Only for what? Almost some years later, he rapes our own daughter.
Damn.
In prison to this day, serving 45 years. Wow. Okay? My
that
oldest
got
daughter
deep.
went back to the Bronx. She's 23. Been on the pole, had to do a couple of things. And then called me. I had to get them demons out of me.
Yeah.
You understand? Mental illness is like you said. Yeah, I'm touched, honey.
Yeah.
Fuck with me the wrong way, because he almost died.
Yeah.
I might not do it today. I tell you.
That part is scripted too, and ain't nobody almost died on this show. I don't want to get kicked off YouTube, my first show. That is just an analogy. Somebody almost died.
Let me just say real quick. Viewers, listen. Real quick, viewers' discretion is advised.
Exactly. Nobody died on this show. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, almost died.
I was telling Erica, I need to get out. Where's that? We gonna be out with Rhonda. She at work. I'm like, I need to, please, I snap.
Yeah, Thursday, come on.
I got these kids and these babies, and I got this new nigga. It's just like, good God, he don't want me to go nowhere. I can't breathe. I'm suffocating. I'm training. I'm breastfeeding. I'm doing trainings online. My son, my daughter got IEP. I'm running, doing everything. 6 kids. Even she's still in the Bronx. I'm still.
Yeah.
Mom, your granddaughter got suspended. I'm about to kill her when I get to the shelter. No, you're not, bitch, because I'm not coming to get her.
Exactly.
You're not part of cleanup crew.
No, you're not. You're going to sit her down. You're going to read that suspension letter to her. She's 5.
Yeah.
If she can say cookie, peanut butter, chocolate milk, orange juice, you did this.
Exactly.
You did that. this is what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Do not beat her. You're going to jail.
Straight to jail.
They coming to knock on you. The Satan is at work, especially with us niggas. Let's
Exactly.
keep it 100.
Quick.
You know what I mean?
Would this be a part of mental? Because I don't
Oh,
think mental
no.
health, like I say, has a meter to
I'm
it.
getting
But
hot.
You getting hot? Uh-oh.
being that she went,
Yeah, uh-oh.
being that she had to go through that right and had that mentality of that, what do that lead into? You know?
No, that's one of the questions that's coming up.
Yeah.
You know, I just
It's like a whole.
we got-
Yeah, you get deep for
That's
real.
mental too,
So look, so I was diagnosed because I'm sorry, real
Go
quick.
ahead.
They told me and my daughter, y'all both got to get therapy. They locked him up. Real quick, please. How'd you even? My daughter ended up telling me. I said, look,
he about to pull the fan over.
I called the police. Y'all gotta come get him. You know what they told me on the phone? This is white people, Hampton, Virginia. Let me tell you how they operate. Man, we can't send the police. Why you can't send the police?
Because there's levels to it.
Because there's some shit like that. I said, let me tell you something. My 13-year-old daughter just told me that a man, my so-called husband, that I've been married to, broke my virginity. I gave birth to 4 of his children, raped her, did things to her that he done to me, and you gonna tell me you can't send the police? I said, check this out. If he walked through this door and you don't send the police to come get him, I don't give a fuck if he got his sock, his shoe, his key, his ID. I'm gonna kill that motherfucker. Ma'am, may I remind you what you're saying is being recorded and can be used against you in the court of law?
Yeah.
I said, oh, it can? She said, yeah. I said, can you hear me? She said, yeah. I said, can you hear me now? Yeah. If you don't come get this motherfucker, when he walked through this door, I'm gonna jig this nigga. I'm gonna cut his fucking throat.
Good. Go on.
Okay?
You
Use that.
even told her what was
I
about
said,
to
can you hear me?
There you
She
go.
said, we on our way. Oh, I
Dang, I sure they was. They were ready. I sure they pulled up quick.
Let me read some of these comments. Dante said maybe he thought he had that magic power. Yeah, that's true. What's going on, Vanessa?
Look, let me finish, Dante. Look what we found out after he gets locked up. Now we're gonna keep it a buck. We're gonna stick to reality like Chuck is doing for your platform.
I got you.
He begs his mother to tell me to come see him. Hampton City Jail Prison. I go see him. I sit down. He ends up telling me he got raped when he was 8. Never told me nothing. You've been harboring that all this time?
Cool.
We could have got you some help. Yeah, we touched. We touched beyond touch.
Jay Cass said we live by white people standards for so long. We thought their way of life was considered. That's when we were talking about the nigga normal.
'Cause that's
But
where it
now
came
people
from.
are woke, so mental health is addressed more. Yeah, that's true.
Exactly.
That's
Dante said NYC baby. That's for you. You know what I'm saying? Sean, what's going on, Hamo? Hamo said, what's good, Sean, but Hamo, I know him. Well, Cash, you sent a whole bunch. I'm gonna have to come back with the because you got about 1,000 messages in there. So anybody else? What was the question? I forgot what the goddamn question was.
I'm sorry.
It's all good. The question is mental health more of an excuse nowadays? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you think they use it as an excuse? Like I said, I think they do. You know what I'm saying? I really do think that people use mental health as an excuse, and I'm not talking about in the fact that like court. I'm just talking about in life. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know men, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm a man, and I know dudes that use that against their women. You know what I mean? Like, when they know they fucked up, like, nigga got caught cheating. Well, you know, I did that because, you know, my mom wasn't around when I was, you know what I'm saying? They play on y'all psyche with that mental health shit. Like, he cheated because he was thinking of his mom. So what type of freak nigga is you? How you thinking about your mom when you out there fucking some female? You know what I'm saying? But that's same thing with women. Women get something wrong with them, and then a man like, oh, why the fuck you do that? Well, my dad wasn't there. I got father issues. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? If you with me, I'm a man, so why don't you look at me as a father? Why you letting this nigga, you calling this nigga daddy? I don't want to hear none of that excuse. That's just me. I think a lot of people try to play that shit, what happened to them, and, you know what I'm saying, to make it better for them. Well, yeah, I did that, and like, you know what I'm saying, nah, nigga, yo, once you turn grown, yeah, you know better. Like, you ain't no kid no more, so if you ain't deal with it, you should have dealt with it, you know what I'm saying, because the dude, you knew it was wrong. Like, if you go cheat on, you know what I'm saying, if you knowingly cheat on who you with, you know you wrong. If you can't deal with the consequences, why you do it? If you ain't ready to leave that motherfucking relationship, why you do it, is how I see it. I might be stupid about it, but if you get caught, and I mean, everybody love the one they with. You know what I'm saying? But I'm feeling if something's missing out your household that you have to do this, okay, if you get away with it, good job. But if you get caught and she like, I'm gone, and you not man or woman enough to be like, shit, I fucked up. You shouldn't have did it. You shouldn't have did it. Like I say, when I work with young kids, juvenile delinquents. Nigga, you hear, oh, well, blah, blah, blah. Nigga, you knew that when you did it. Oh, yeah, I used to run this block in South Philly. Cool, but what you got now? You calling asking niggas to send you money. You feel me? And now you bitching, oh, my niggas don't call me. What you thought they was? You thought life was going to stop when you got locked up? South Philly was going to drop off the map, nigga? The game still go on. Somebody hustling, selling to them same people you were selling to. The game don't stop. Yeah, I'm just saying, what I'm saying, I think they use it as an excuse. Now, I went all the way around the thing, but I think they use mental health as excuses. Everybody got an excuse for what they do instead of, okay, I'm sorry, baby, I cheated on you, but now it's over with, but we still can be cool, so now I let you know so you don't got to wonder about it. Like, you ain't got to, oh, the relationship over, but just please tell me you cheated on me, because now you fucked up, because you thinking like, I know I ain't tripping, but your man keeping it one, I ain't cheat. So now you're like, maybe this nigga didn't cheat. And I'm talking about same thing for men. Men in love, female, I ain't cheat. Well, the nigga sent me pictures. That ain't my drawers. That ain't me. Them ain't my titties. Oh, nigga, you're like, nigga, they already? Let me see him again. You know?
So mental health is it lost hope?
No, mental health is mental health. But what I'm saying, I'm thinking people using it as an excuse.
You're talking about what you didn't reach to the part to, be able to give up that system where, this is not your thought process now. Like she said, her guy.
You're trying to start shit.
Like she said,
look at J. Cass.
Your guy said, hey, I was touched when I was young. Okay, what
That's not
part?
my guy.
Okay, at the time, when he was touched. He was touched when he was young. Okay, where did the part that from this part of time and this part of time where he got himself together? Because as you grow, you're supposed to be a little bit more mature. Yeah. Who was he? Did he stay around people that continued?
He in jail.
We talking about the timeline. We talking about the timeline. Because if
he was 8,
if he wanted to keep it going to where he wanted to include this in his life, there's something that kept going. That's all I'm saying.
Absolutely.
There had to be something that keep going. So that's mental health in that nature.
To speak to some degree, what Chuck said, even though Chuck took it a step further with speaking as far as like cheating, I take it back to what he said, own up to your shit. You know what you're doing? Why? You know how they send the nurses to go take care of the...
Ron just jumped in, but go ahead, because I gotta bring Ron. Ron was talking crazy to him last week, and he just jumped in and said, I'm late. What's the topic? The topic is mental health, Ron. We're going to talk about your motherfucking mental health last week, talking that crazy shit with women on the show, but go ahead. He a comedian, my man, Ron Canada. What's up, Ron?
Talking about this last week.
But to add on to what Chuck said, he's right. And there are stages of mental health where people got to take responsibility for their actions. Otherwise, you're going to take it another way.
Exactly.
So real quick, right, to add on to what you said, the lady, the nurse at the children's pediatrician at the time, she also worked in the prison cell, because it's Hampton, Virginia, so everything is, local community. So she looked at the last name. This is why I had to get the divorce, drop that name. Oh, God, it was like a death sentence. So she goes, wait a minute, I know this last name. She goes, isn't their father such and such? I said, yeah. She said, girl, I thought that was you. Because I remember I saw you in here with him before with the kids. Y'all had a doctor's appointment. She said, I'm so mad. So she took me to the side. You know what she told me?
What?
She said, girl, and she's a sister, I'm pissed the fuck off. I said, why? She said, why this motherfucker in there playing crazy? I said, for real? She said, so we got to do a psych evaluation on him to determine what amount of time he going to get. Because in certain states, in Texas, they would have gave him a death sentence.
Yeah.
But we in Hampton, Virginia.
Exactly.
We were back home in New York. He did 5 years. He'd been walking around here, chilling. 5 years, that's it. For fucking your own child. You know what I'm saying? So she we got to watch him. She said, so we watching this motherfucker on the camera. He running around, playing cards, smiling, laughing, chilling with everybody. She said, girl, as soon as we bring him in there to do the psych eval,
Yeah. I
said, yo, when I say I was beyond fucking, excuse me, son, I'm sorry.
Oh, he heard words. That's my nephew. That's my nephew.
Okay. He like my baby.
Look, you see the look on his face. He like, I can keep up with the best. You ain't saying nothing. I can keep up.
I know he heard.
He like, oh, I like the way you use that.
Yeah, I
one.
know he heard worse than that. Shit.
But when I say I was so,
He was a pedophile.
yeah, absolutely. When she told me that, when she told me that, she said we had to have the psychologist.
Oh. I'm gonna have to pass you the mic, boy. You want to get on the mic? Cool. They can hear you over there. You cut her off, sir. You cut her. I'm gonna let you get in there. Go ahead.
Like, listen, I'm around kids all day, every day. I love this.
Okay.
I need this.
All right.
Come on, yeah.
All right.
But yeah.
What's going on? Lucky Pit in here, you know. The cigar bar, we're gonna be there, you know what I'm saying? Ladies' night coming soon, cigar bar, you know what I'm saying? Madar, cigar bar, and it ain't liquor store, but it's wine store, something like that. You know I fuck shit up. I'm sorry, Darren. You know I fuck everything. I fuck my name up sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is.
Right, a lot of things happen in between that. Come to find out, him, the sisters, all of them was on each other. Everybody, it was like a all-out freak. Yeah.
Well, let me go on to the next question. We already 30 minutes in. God damn, that was the first question. Second question is, which was supposed to be the first question.
Don't blame y'all.
What? No, that's me. I mean, you know, I talk too. It ain't on you. What does mental health look like? Opening question. What does mental health look like? You want to go first? You grab the mic quick. Yeah, she took the mic off the stand, so go ahead, go first.
Because let's not be mistaken. Mental health look like you. It look like you. It look like you. It look like me. It doesn't have a look. So that is why it becomes so overlooked, underrated, and underserved because there is no look. Unless you smearing poop all over yourself, then that's something.
No, that was some kids like that.
That might be for a reason.
I didn't know it was, but I'm saying so.
And I think probably a lot of people have ideas and different kind of things, but maybe they don't always go get help for their thoughts that they have.
Nigga, Dante said looks like 50 Tyson. There you go with that shit. Go ahead.
Well, maybe everyone might not always get help, you know. So I dig it.
You gotta look him up. He was this dude that was like when the internet just first started kicking off, internet sensation because the nigga wasn't right. You know,
it wasn't.
I think, you know, I'm gonna go left with it. I think mental health look like can't get right on life, man.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
can't get right. You know what I'm saying? Nah, we ain't gonna talk about that. I can't get right.
No, that's more of a learning disability. That's a developmental delay. That's what that look like.
I'm just saying, that, like me, and I can't. I got to go left with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't just look at normal motherfuckers and be like, yeah, that nigga got mental health. But if I'm like you New York. You riding on you been riding on the bus before and you in a rush, nigga. You need 20 minutes to get to work and then they stop, nigga, pull up with that wheelchair, they roll out of you like, damn, this nigga gonna hold me up. That nigga gotta get on the wheelchair, Joe. That's what mental health look like. That shit drive me crazy. Nigga, why the fuck is you riding the bus with a wheelchair, man? Just roll your motherfucking ass. You ain't walking, you ain't gonna get tired, nigga.
You know what?
Nigga, I gotta get to work. Nigga, I don't hit ding, 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 ding. I'm pulling that motherfucker like a motherfucker. Come on, man. Get that. Right. Come back and get that nigga, man. It be a bus here in 20 minutes, nigga.
Right.
We know when somebody needs
that little motherfucking joint, that damn joint, nigga, damn, nigga, you on that joint like, come on, man. I'm about to be late. I'm about to get fired.
Need to make a bus just for special needs.
That's what I'm saying. They need a bus. Yeah. Come back and get him the van right behind the bus, man. Like, God damn.
You talking about the guys that drinking rubber and alcohol and paint they have purpose.
Nigga, like I told her earlier, I had a nigga that went to jail. That nigga was normal. That nigga was out there acting crazy. They was shooting that nigga with the Thors in. That nigga came back arm short. That nigga wasn't right, nigga. Yeah. Fucking with that Thor. And that nigga was one of the best hoopers ever. They shot that nigga with the Thor. That nigga arm shrank and everything. That nigga came up. Thorazine, like it's called booty juice. Like when you spazzing out so much they can't control you, they cuff you and then they shoot you in the ass, the sedative to put you to sleep. Cause you too extreme. They call the doctor. Yeah, that's what we call it. They call the doctor like this nigga acting out. Yeah, they bring that Thorazine is only one of them. It's a whole bunch of them. They motherfucker put that alcohol pad on the. Them motherfuckers be spazzing. Next thing you know, them niggas be out. And then some of them don't come back right. Them niggas go to that other world and then they come back. Yeah, they come back on another world like, nigga, Papa. Nigga, ain't nobody working, ain't Papa, nigga. Nigga come back fucked up, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, this is entertainment, people. Do not send me hate mail because I'm with the shits though. But that's the entertainment also. I'm with the shits. I'm with the shits though. You know what I'm saying? But don't send me no hate mail on my entertainment. But I think that's what mental health look like.
It come on, you can look at people and tell when they crazy or not. You know what I mean?
That's what I think it's a look.
Yeah,
I think it's a look.
You know, mental health is the image. It is an image.
What it look like then? What it look like?
That's what I'm saying. You tell. You know what? I'm gonna say mine.
Depending on where you at, you know what I mean? If I'm talking about from the ghetto.
He said where you live. So if you in Mississippi, it look different.
No.
Okay, I'm just asking. You say it depends where you live at.
Ghettos in Mississippi, that's hard too. I'm talking
I already know some real ghettos.
Scratches on the face, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Maybe a bullet wound or two.
Oh,
Okay.
You know what I mean? We talking about something that's visual, up and down to maybe the man don't never smile. He look like he always mad and sad.
Tattoos on the face?
You know what I'm saying?
No tattoos on the face? Okay, no tattoos.
He just can't smile. He don't look like he ever smiled.
He might not have no
He don't
teeth.
look like they ever smile.
He might not have no teeth. He might have been a crackhead back in the 80s and smoked them all. Because you know crackheads didn't have no teeth. If y'all come from the crack era, that's the first thing to go with the teeth.
Now, people that wake up mad, they go to sleep mad.
Yeah. So anybody else got like I said, that's just me, man. I'm sorry, people. I know y'all gonna hate on me later on when I'm reviewing my shit. I know it's a lot of messages being, but listen, man, I worked hard. I see gunshot wounds. I'm gonna have to read that shit later on and answer y'all later on. I can't read all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying?
Can I say real quick though,
No,
to
go
add
ahead.
on to what
Yeah,
y'all
jump
said?
in.
After that, and we both went to therapy, they end up diagnosing me PTSD and something called secondary sexual assault syndrome.
What's that?
Where it's like you feel the secondary assault because that first person who got sexually assaulted was something out of you. So, I mean, now niggas be looking at me like teachers, anytime I go to meetings or even my 20-year-old, she's in special needs. And that when I start talking about rape and molestation, you see all the white men back up like, whoa. I'm like, yeah, because and they looking at me like, damn. So I check stuff right, you know what I mean, right in front. Who are you? What are you? What's your intention? Most niggas be like, God damn, she is great. No, I'm dead serious because you're gonna die.
Dang.
Yeah, I'm willing to go to jail.
No one died on the show today. I will reiterate. No one died.
No, because you end up feeling listen.
Probably, yeah. Nobody probably died. Allegedly died.
Reason
Yeah.
why I was deprived as a mother, I was deprived as a mother of my God-given right to protect my child,
Yeah, I feel you.
and not only by some man, her father. You
That's
understand? So that take me now. I'm mentally ill. Oh, I'm ill. I'm with the shits.
I'm gonna go into the.
I tell you,
not
Go
I
ahead.
tell you a story off that.
Another question. That was only 7 minutes. We
Sorry,
did
y'all,
good.
Don't judge me. I'm an open book.
No, we did good on that one. A question that Miss Faye wrote is, how has mental health affected our community? We can't talk about the white community unless you was raised in the white community. We can't talk about the Asian community unless you was raised in the Asian community. The Jewish community, if you was raised in the Jewish, I was raised in the Jacks. I was raised in the Jacks. So, like I said, mental health affected my community back in the days, none. Because, like I said, we knew the motherfuckers. And then if somebody had, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm glad that you an open book. But back when I was young, nigga not gonna tell that. My man ain't gonna tell me like, yeah, nigga, yeah, I'm out here snatching ass because my dad raped me when I was 8, because he gonna think nigga, damn, nigga, you got raped. But I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? I'm making kind of light out of it because I don't want it to be too serious. But when we was coming up, nigga ain't gonna tell you that. He just gonna eat that. He gonna be around and he might be overly playing too much. Nigga might be super sensitive or something like that. And young, we ain't worried about that shit. We just gonna play, but we know he's sensitive, like we was talking earlier. Like, somebody do something, you know, I know dudes that if I'm going out and I gotta handle some business, somebody said they gonna do something, I know the ones I'm gonna get. I respect my friend that's like, nigga, I ain't fighting nobody. Cool. So when it's time to fight, I ain't gonna come get you. We gonna come get you because you cute and got green eyes and good hair when we going to see the chicks. You gotta use your friends the way you use them.
You know?
I ain't trying to be funny. So when I was coming up, mental health wasn't a problem because even if they had it and they had the demons, they not gonna tell you. You know what I'm saying? Because even back then, it was gay motherfuckers, but I ain't know none. The only ones I knew was the super flamboyant motherfuckers that you make me feel type niggas. You know what I'm saying? Sylvester type nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I respected them because they was strong enough, and them niggas can fight. When I came up, a faggot will fuck you up. You know what I'm saying? You go at him wrong, he already went through it. He was strong enough to come out the closet, so he had to rumble. And he might have started rumbling his cousin or his brother. Because like, what? He in the house rumbling, so when he get outside,
he ready.
Yeah. And I'm not trying to say it was a right or wrong thing. We came up in some trying times. Like, I'm Generation X. The president was like, fuck them niggas. That's why they call us Generation X. Now, worry about the generation above them. Let them niggas do what they do. You know what I'm saying? So we was basically, we didn't have all these Reaganomics and all of that shit was like, fuck that generation, nigga. We not even worried about them. Go get the kids and teach them, what is it? This is my brain on drugs and all that shit. They didn't, that wasn't catered towards us. We didn't have, that's when they eliminated, that's when they eliminated breakfast plans. We couldn't go, you know what I'm saying? In the 70s, they can go to the community center and eat breakfast if mom had to work a double and she a single mom. My generation, nigga, you gotta get it how you live. That's why we was stealing shit. Most niggas, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Most young people our age, like if they came from a single parent home, all them niggas stole. And they ain't steal just because you left a CD on the thing they stole. Well, I did take a couple CDs, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you got a new Kelly Jones, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, my bad. I did steal a couple of y'all niggas, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, niggas still looking forward to this day. Where my motherfucker Johnny Gill? Yeah, I stole that bitch, you know what I'm saying? Sorry. But it was out of necessity, you know what I'm saying? Because the government didn't have programs for us. They eliminated our programs. That's when Y started shutting down. Community centers started shutting down. If you wasn't super young, they didn't give a fuck about mid-age to the teenagers. They didn't give a fuck about us. You know what I'm saying? So you could say that's mental health, or you could say whatever you want to say, but that's what we came from. But we didn't use that as an excuse. Nowadays, like I said, I work with juveniles. They 13, 14, and they know to use that as an excuse. Off the gun bus. Nigga, why you shit on yourself? Man, I shit on myself because, nigga, you shit on yourself because you ain't motherfucking sit down on the toilet, nigga. You lazy. Get the fuck out of the bed and sit your ass on the toilet. That's why you shit on yourself. Well, my dad used to rape me, so your stupid ass gonna lay in the bed and shit on yourself. Didn't he rape you in the bed? Nigga, he ain't never raped you on the toilet. Sit your ass on the toilet. That's the safest spot. Sorry about that. That's the type of shit I be telling to the kids. Did your dad rape you on the toilet? All right, well, that's the safest spot. Sit your ass on the toilet. Fuck is you shitting where he raped you at? My bad. Well, anybody else want to chime in? Sorry about that. I'm hardest. Yeah, I'm hardest. I went to a bad spot. That was mental health right there. That's how I talk to the kids. Yeah, that's how I talk to the kids at work. That was mental health. I'm sorry.
By all the
Look, my man, look, he work with me. He laughing like shit. That's how I talk to the kids. Sorry about that.
Oh, Lord.
Nigga, your dad didn't rape you on the toilet. Sit your ass on the toilet, and you ain't got to worry about that. Go ahead. I'm heartless. Sorry about that. This is scripted. It's entertainment for my YouTube folks. Don't cut me off YouTube yet. This is my first show. Oh, you didn't read the question again? Okay. How did mental health affect our community?
Affect our community.
Yeah, that's a question.
I'm from Georgia. I'm a Southern guy. You know what I mean? Me growing up, I don't think I never seen or ever had a friend that said, that his parent or her parent was funneling or messing. I ain't gonna do a break. Seen that.
Just pass it.
I did.
We going straight in, man. Sorry about that.
The Wayne Williams and the Atlanta child murders. I was around those areas. But as far as like
my man Turae, the barbershop owner.
Out of whack. No, I don't.
General manager of the barbershop.
Deal with that. I don't know. Like you said, we
love you, boy.
People got some type of emotional situations, but. I don't think I really never seen mental health, me growing up. But how it do affect this community, it affect this community. I think it affect this community as far as like certain people that music.
Music, okay, yeah, music affect a lot of motherfuckers.
Yeah, it does.
The one-eyed devil, you know what I mean? I don't know if y'all know
what's the one-eyed devil? I ain't never heard. That's a Georgia shit.
Television.
Television, okay. Yeah, I ain't never heard it as the one-eyed devil.
My dad used to call it too.
The one-eyed devil?
Television. Shit. But and where a lot of the men that are missing. You know what I mean? Either the ones that are in jail or the ones that's, done seen mental health so much in their community that they don't want to go out. They in their own lane, you know what I mean? And keeping a lot of information to themselves that a lot of these younger guys that are showing this type of behavior, where they don't have any leads.
Let me give shout outs before I let you.
So that's how I think that it's affecting it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And hoping, I don't work with kids, but my own kids and the kids that are around them. That's how I look at it. If I work with kids, yes, I work with kids because I got my own kids.
Okay.
And they got friends, but as long as I stand up, that's whatever I tell my son is able to ripple over. You know what I mean? That's a chance. Cut out the middleman.
Exactly. Yeah. All right, let me give the shout outs to the people that just jumped in. What's going on, Sally?
What's going on?
What's going on? Like I said, Ron back in here. So when we get off, when we make light of it, now y'all don't. Ron, they got something for your ass, nigga.
We thought you were gonna be here.
Next Thursday, I might have to get you up there because they ain't forgot. But we on some kind of serious and all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Dante's still in here cracking jokes. What's going on, Uncle Marshall? My Uncle Marshall down in Mobile, Alabama. You know I'm spread out. So what's going on, man? I love you too. Jametta, what's going on, Jametta? My aunt, what's going on, Aunt Linda? She in Pittsburgh. So
Okay, Aunt Linda.
hey, don't tell me, Ma, that I'm on here cursing. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to see her next week. You don't get me cussed out. You know what I'm saying? But thank y'all for tuning in. But go ahead and put yours in.
So, born and raised Buffalo, New York,
Buffalo.
and
You
mental
had to
health
breathe
in
hard
my
on that
community.
one. Good.
So mental health in our community, that looked like dicks swinging and babies dropping.
Good.
So in all honesty, for real, like
Y'all, that's where Rick James from. So that sound right. Yeah, Rick James.
yeah,
Yeah, he from Buffalo. Dick swinging and babies dropping. Rick
yeah,
James.
for real.
Give it to me, baby. Sorry about that. I ain't gonna lie about that. I had to sing something. You know what I'm saying? I had to give it to you. My bad. Sorry about that.
But for a lot of us growing up in Buffalo, not many of us in our community grew up in 2-parent households. Either the mother was absent or the father was absent. Mm-hmm. One or the other, could be both. Moms was not mine, but in general, a lot of the moms, on drugs. Fathers in jail or in the streets or whatever, and kids was raising themselves. So you leave a broken generation to raise themselves, and now they out repopulating the community. You got, these young men running around just dropping babies with every girl that they could get in between, and you had girls running around with trophies from proof of every relationship, and we looked at that as just that was our norm, but looking back on it, no, that was mental health in its prime because you had so many broken children that were lacking something, who needed somebody, and they didn't have that. They didn't have the guidance. We didn't have the guidance. We needed what we needed and we didn't get it, and we did what we did with it, and here we are. So.
Anybody else? But I'm gonna sing it one more time. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me. I bet you. You know what I'm saying? That was my nigga right there. I bet you I had enough. Give it to me. Oh, go ahead. I was in the zone, boy. That's my nigga Rick. Nigga, give it to me. Give me that funk, that sweet, that funk, that funk.
One of my Facebook friends from Buffalo, that's her godfather. So.
Okay, so give it to me, baby. That's what I'm gonna start using that shit. I gotta bring that shit back. Yeah, that's my aggressive shit. Cause we're gonna talk about rape culture too, but that's what I'm using the club. Girl, but looking at me too strong, I'm just walking to her. Give it to me, baby. What? Yeah, go ahead, my bad. You know what I'm saying? Sorry about that.
I guess in our community though, we don't really talk about it too much. And that's why people don't ever get help. People feel like, oh, if I say this, then people are gonna label me as this. And oftentimes that's when people get put into a box of whatever it might be. Yeah. And so then people don't say anything about whatever the situation may be when they really should go get some help. So I guess in our community, more than any other community, I think we always try to suppress it. And we don't say anything about it. And then, like, what happens to the people when they don't say anything about it.
What happens in my house, stay in my house. Right.
Yeah, we don't show.
What you grew up on.
That's what I said. We all know. And
And that's exactly what it was.
everybody know the ones that got in my family. I know the niggas not right. Like I know. Like I got, you know what I'm saying? I'm transparent too. I got a cousin / uncle. He my cousin, but he older, so I looked at my uncle and he was a pedophile. He loved touching them little kids. You know what I'm saying? But when I was young, I didn't understand. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, y'all can't stay with him. But he was fun.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then getting older, you started seeing him like, yo, why this nigga always, like this nigga 40-something, why this nigga on the hoop court with us? Why he ain't at work? You know what I'm saying? Why you always at the what's it called? And then, like I said, once we found out what he was doing, but still at the same time, like I said, it was a family thing. Because at the same time, I knew the nigga was right, but he couldn't say it.
Yeah.
Because if I was at the gym and that nigga said, yo, your cousin so-and-so a pedophile, he getting rocked off the rip. Yeah. Well, he pedophile this. Nigga, I'ma steal him. You know what I'm saying? And I know but it's a family thing. Back then, we was more, now it's like, you got daughters that don't talk to their mothers all the time. They see them on holidays. Like, you got dads that don't talk to their kids. They don't do family-oriented things. You know what I'm saying? I was blessed to I was raised by my dad. You know what I'm saying? My mom was there till I was 18. She passed, you know what I'm saying, from leukemia. But when she died, my aunt stepped in. You feel me? Like all, you know what I'm saying? She still, like I said, they on here now. They watch me. They knew I was a problem child, but they let me work it out. They knew, okay, you a problem child, but you golden, because they used to always tell me I had not an aura, but niggas followed you. Whatever you did when you was in elementary school, nigga, I never went, picture this, my dad joined the military when I was born. I never went to the same school 2 years. From kindergarten up, I went to a different school. Never came off the bench. I started everywhere I went. So I lived in Virginia Beach. I lived in Hampton. I lived in Portsmouth. I lived in down south. I lived up here. I lived in D.C. I lived in Philly. Never came off the bench, but I never took it serious. You know what I'm saying? So every year I moved to a different school. That's a form of mental health, because for a minute, until, like, I'll tell you the truth, until I started hanging around Turae and them in Frederick, and it's long term, because now I'm grown, I would figure like I'm gonna know this nigga for a year. He ain't gonna fuck with me no more after a year. I'm moving on. I'm gonna move somewhere else. I might move to Buffalo.
So shut up.
You know what I'm saying? Give it to me, baby. Give it to me.
Let me ask a question.
Oh, go ahead. My bad. You know me. I settled down.
But let me ask a question though. So do you think that by growing up that way, that it affected the way you commit to relationships in your adulthood? Do you think that it affected your consistency, stability, and commitment in adulthood?
That's why I said it's a form, but I ain't let it hold me back. You know what I'm saying? Because when I came around them, you know what I'm saying? I'm always been personable. I ain't got no problem walking around nobody. I don't carry no beefs, because like I was saying earlier, I'ma deal with mine for it. Ain't you not gonna get no fake from if you come up, like I said, I got a wall. If I don't know you and you get too close and when that beep, I'm stealing you. Like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to apologize. I was just coming to deliver this message. Nigga, you got my song. I'm stealing you, because I'm not gonna let you get out on me. And that's where I come from. So, like I said, that's a form of mental health. But like I said, once I got around them, you know what I'm saying? We was talking about, we have an episode about that family reunion. But I started seeing them, and then his mom was like, shit, he cool, so, you know what I'm saying? I stay over there. I wake up, she feeding me and all that. So, and then it became long term. Then he started having the kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I call her I call her my sister. That's my sister. So when the kids is born, so they can go out, I got them in the arm. I'm drunk and holding them. Yeah, we taking turns. I'm knocked out, but they girls, so they like, okay.
And they safe.
So now to this day, I'm Uncle Chuck. He made up Uncle Chunky Chuck. You know what I'm saying? He talk about my fat, though. I ain't worried about it, though. Yeah, so they call me Uncle Chunky Joe, but at the same time, it's all love. You know what I'm saying? Like, they in the no freak shit. But when I come in the house, even if they sleep, I'm going upstairs, kissing them, going out. You know what I'm saying? That's family. But they made me, they made me see, because at the other time, it was only just me, my brothers, and my dad. When my dad moved, we moved. So now we moved to, give it to me, baby. You know what I'm saying? We are Buffalo. I got to establish myself in Buffalo. You know what I'm saying? And then we all boys. So when we hit the street, I can't keep calling, Dad, these niggas bullying me. I got to bust somebody over here with a bat. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. Mental health. But give it to me, baby. Give it. That's a thing and shit, nigga. Yeah, I got me fucked up with that Rick James shit. Well, that's my nigga. But yeah. Exactly. I already know that. Like I said, I got my nephew in here. He trying to work the camera. I had to say no homo. I said, you can play with it, no homo. You know what I'm saying? I'm transparent. So, yeah.
It's what some people go through to kill somebody else.
Yeah.
So, I guess, being in those situations and growing in those situations, you didn't fall.
Use your mic, man.
Yeah, Ron. Look what Ron said.
You didn't fall victim to, being in this situation, of mental health. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Some people that drove them to kill them.
That's what I'm saying. But I see it. I see it as mental health, but I don't use it as a crutch. That's what I'm saying. I come from a generation where even if you had, and I'll let y'all chime in. Sorry if I'm talking too much, but I came from leaving my mom. Let's say I was out and I came home, Daryl and them took my sneaks. My mom gonna be like, all right, well, I'm gonna put my sneaks on. We're going back and getting them. Ain't no, baby, don't worry about it. I get paid next Friday. We're gonna buy you some new ones. No, she gonna call my aunts and my uncles, nigga. Who? Daryl? We going back to get them. We going back. That's where I come from, and I'm not saying it's good or bad, but that's where I come from. Ain't nobody taking shit from me, and you better go back out there and get them, or you gonna have a problem every day you come home.
It's in all us.
That's a form of mental health, though.
But it's in being in those situations. Like, we already in those situations that will put us there. But having a strong mind and understanding that don't have us sleeping down in those beds. So you know what I'm saying? Like,
but you don't think that's a form of mental health, though?
No, I think that's standing on your principle.
Yeah.
You got to stand for
But
something.
why? Because it's other people that back down from that and they succeed.
I want to say real quick, why can't we just take off the word illness when it comes to what you saying you've been through, when it comes to what you saying you've experienced, what you've been through, I've been through, we all been through. Why can't we knock off the illness and just say mental health? That's a way of being mental health. You said them girls was in your arms. That shit brought something warm to me. That means them little girls was safe with you. You'll crack a motherfucker over their head for them little girls too. You understand? So that's mental health for me. You know what I mean? And right, you said that, and I was like, oh, shit like that touch me. For somebody who been through something like that, for me, I don't trust a motherfucker. So, but to hear something like that, you know what I mean?
So technically, is this just some energy that we might have in us? But as far as it come out, how
I wasn't holding him on. Get your ass up.
It's how we misuse that energy.
Absolutely. I think a lot of things get misdirected and mislabeled as being related to.
Hey, Turae, look at the bully.
Health.
Look,
But,
read what the bully said. No, you know who always be trying to bully Lucky Pitt? Like we said, I'm coming to get them shoes. Nigga. Always trying to bully somebody. That's one of the co-owners of the cigar bar. Nigga always try. Baltimore nigga always trying to bully some nigga. I'm coming to get your shoes, Chuck, nigga. I'm gonna tell my mama, nigga.
Is that what it is? Let me know.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell my mama, nigga. Lucky Pitt. I'm telling my mama, nigga. She on her way too. I already told you I'm calling the law as soon as you come to the door, nigga. 911. Real good heart. But go. I ain't mean to cut whoever was cutting off. Did you want to go in on that, or you want me to go to the next question? What does mental health? How does mental health go into the next one? All right. The next question is, how can we help people in our community that's dealing with mental illness, mental health? Like, is it a script to it? You know what I'm saying, to deal with it? Because like I said, that's what I'm saying. I come from if you don't look slow, my answer gonna be my bad. If I'm politically incorrect, I'm sorry. But if you don't look, I ain't say retarded. They said I can't use retarded at work. If you don't look right, You know what I'm saying? I ain't say that you fucked up, but if you don't look right,
Everybody good.
I might try to coach you. But if you look normal, fuck out my face, nigga. I don't want to hear none of that shit.
Yo, he's crazy. He's crazy.
You got to, nigga, you got to have a little arm, or you got to have a wheelchair. You got to have a motherfucking missing leg. This side of the face got to be droopy and this. Other than that, nigga, I don't want to hear shit.
See, and
I don't want to hear shit from no. If you one of them. Yeah, I'm about to, you know what I'm saying? Cause I'm no, hold on. I'm sorry. Don't cut me off, YouTube, but I just went to a bad place. You know what I'm saying? If you one of them light-skinned niggas that's cute as shit, you know what I'm saying? Cause I was light-skinned, they always say I ain't had a motherfucking S-curl and all that shit, nigga. I was always tough, nigga. So if you one of them light-skinned niggas, chalk it up as a loss, nigga. You can't have mental health around me, nigga. Oh, cute ass. I got it made. What was the nigga that had the song? Nigga? I got it made. What was the nigga? What was it? From Special Ed. Oh, cute ass. The nigga that got killed in Juice. You know what I'm saying? What was the nigga that when Tupac caught? When the nigga stabbed? Yeah, I knew it. I always, dark-skinned niggas, y'all dark-skinned niggas in here. Niggas always talking about, no, nigga, when they stab, I'm looking for Nino Brown now, nigga, cause light skin. Nah, we was good though. You know what I'm saying? Elder Barge and them, we was on top. And then that nigga Nino Brown stabbed that G Money in the arm and said, "Oh, pretty motherfucker, we ain't been right since, nigga." That's why I ain't going to see that goddamn play.
Who play? They doing New Jack City play?
Yeah, they got a New Jack City play.
I disagree with what he talking about.
Oh, my bad. I went to a bad place. You know what I'm saying?
But we gonna
I went to a bad place. I'm sorry. OG money ass niggas, man. Come on, man. You should have stole that nigga Nino for stabbing you, G Money. Go ahead. My bad. Sorry. I'm gonna turn my mic off.
Right. Well, let's
The question is, how can we help people in our community deal with their mental health? I'm turning my mic off.
Be accepting. Be kind.
Yeah.
You know, be nice. It's nice to be nice. And let me tell you, if anybody really know me outside of Facebook, y'all know I got a little recovery process. Cause I wasn't always nice, but you know. Accountability. But you know, you never know. You really never know what that last thing is for that person who got up that day thinking just one more thing. Just one more thing. And this is it for me. You know, so being mindful that it really does not have a look. You really don't know who's dealing with what, who's battling what, where they come from, where they going, and what they really thinking and feeling. So just being slower to judge, you know, not being so quick to paint a person to the wall. You know, somebody do something that's questionable. Don't be afraid. Open your mouth. Ask questions. You good? Yeah. You all right? You know, what you need, you know, instead of, fuck you looking at. Like, yo, relax. Relax. So just being approachable, you know, being open.
Yeah. I think it's like...
Good.
And I found, yeah, he just turned his whole mic.
I'm mad about that nigga G Money.
Not even talking into an off mic.
But I agree with you 1,000%. Like, because you never know what people are going through. You know,
Right.
like literally, I work in like the hair industry, so literally, you never know what somebody's going through. Literally, I might be sitting there doing their hair, and you just never know what somebody's going through. You know.
And they'll unload everything.
And it's like, but some people just need a listening ear. Somebody might need a prayer.
Yeah.
Right.
Somebody might just need a hug.
Right.
You just never
Somebody
know
just
what
need a
people
friendly
going
smile.
through.
Just
Exactly.
smile
You
and
just
say,
never know,
you look
you know?
nice.
Yeah. So it's like, so it's important. I agree. Like, and I guess maybe that's what we can at least do, or you know, create different things, opportunities for people.
I did find that at the age that I'm approaching now, which I'm thankful to the Creator that I'll soon to be 40, I'm feeling that. You know, I've been like, people tell me like, oh, you know, you moved to Frederick because you want to be white. I'm like, man, shut the fuck up. I moved to Frederick because I want to raise my children away from fucking poverty and hate and killing and murder and degradation and self-degradation and hate on hate. My sons don't say nigga to each other. When they see my sons talk like educated. That's what white mean, whatever the fuck you want to call it. They talk like they like, you know, mama, and people, my uncle tell me all the way from Chicago, I love how your children talk. I love hearing how your sons speak. Your sons is about to be 18 and 15. They talk like so intellectual. Their mother is a prime example. He's like, you are the fucking, he always tell me, I'm feeling down, I'm crying, I'm angry, I'm upset, I'm emotional, I'm hurt. You are the bomb, yeah. You doing your thing. You
That's
raising
beautiful.
kids right after everything you fucking been through. Lift your head up. Keep your fucking head up. You should be proud of who you are. And I'm like, you know what? That's mental health.
That's fact.
Before I got here, I was in the YMCA, in the eucalyptus steam room, sitting there just sweating, just praying, just thinking, contemplating my next move, just trying to get all the demons. I don't smoke. I barely drink. So what else am I going to do? You know what I mean? That's my mental health. That why motherfucking MCA right there in that goddamn steam hit that machine like I will. My nigga think I might cheat. I will fuck the shit out of one of these machines, nigga. You don't even fucking know me. That's what you don't know. I'm not going to cheat. I'm going to fuck this machine, though. Then I'm going to shower. Then I'm going to hit the steam room. And then I'm going to come out like a new person. That's mental health. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Just to piggyback before y'all close it out and before you wrap us up, you know, it's crazy you say that, right? Now again, I was born and raised in Buffalo. I relocated to Maryland back in 2010, right? So my kids are pretty much from Maryland, and I remember bringing my daughters at the time. They were maybe 1 and 2 or 2 and 3. Now they're 14 and 15. And I remember when my friends and family back home used to tell me, they play soccer. Black kids don't play soccer. Mine do. Mine do.
Yeah.
You know, I recently had to go ahead and make the post. I had a lot of people ask me, oh, you know, what made you lock your hair? Because I mean it when I tell my girls that they are beautiful in their own skin.
Yes.
They don't have to live to no stigma. They don't have to be worried about what society say, who society tell them they are. No, they going to get up and understand they whoever they want to be. That's it. Soccer, natural, no makeup, whatever it is that look like. So we just need to just keep embracing people for who they are and stop expecting them to live up to false expectations. That will save a life.
Yeah.
Mental health.
That's
That's
facts.
good. That's
Mental health.
starting off, like, back to accountability. Just noticing, I guess, just understanding your surroundings and everything. Understanding your surroundings and how do you apply whatever that you do in your surroundings. So it's like if you got business, whatever, and you got some kids that maybe, you know, need a job, you know, that if they are not working, we know what they out there doing, some mental health type of things, you know, just be accountable, you know, and not being able to, like say, judge, open yourself up to these people that actually need some help.
Yes.
Communication is always good, especially with the young black African American guys these days. I'm not Caucasian, so I don't know how they actually work around. But African American kids really need other African American people. It doesn't matter if it's a strong African American woman, strong African American man. You know, and I think that'll keep a lot of this stuff on our level, because other than, you know, what we see that's in Michigan, we don't see too many people that's our color that's going out there performing things that we see on the other end that are doing. So, you know, how can we help our environment on who we are as people?
So Sally mentioned that self-esteem, and I'm so glad that I seen somebody use that word, because the reality is self-esteem play a major fact in why mental health even exists in our community, for our women, for our men. So yes, self-esteem is definitely something that needs to be, you know, really loved on and nurtured in our community to help contain the issue surrounding mental health.
Courage.
That's true.
My 17-year-old is swimming. Only a week. He's only a week. Them white boys is standing back looking at my son like this. Right up the street, YMCA. I'll peek at him every time I come out the locker room. I want to cry. You know, and he looks just like.
Oh, we ready for you now.
He looked just like his father that committed that crime. I mean, like he spit him out, and he's in there. And I said, son, you can go to the Olympics.
Yeah, I'm back live.
Endorsements.
Give it to me, baby. Sorry about it. Let me turn my mic back on.
Lord have mercy.
He can't help himself.
Give what to who though? You said who gonna make him out?
That's Rick James,
You
man.
said bring him out.
No, I said, give it to me, baby. I said, I'm gonna turn my mic back off. That's what I said. But okay, well, like I said, this was mental health. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, what we gonna do is we gonna start. I'm gonna try to wrap up the show talking about what we gonna talk about next week, and y'all let me know from what I'm hearing and what she just said. You know what I'm saying? I think next week's show is gonna be about vanity / self-esteem.
Okay. And what
So
does
we-
that look like to you?
So we got women on here, we got men on here. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know what vanity is, look it up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because just a snippet, I think a lot of people nowadays are super vain. And then, like I said, I think it comes from a lack of self-esteem. You know what I'm saying?
I was just thinking about that, talking to my 20-year-old daughter about that today. I touched on it. That's crazy.
That's what I'm just saying. So y'all got a whole week to wrap yourself around vanity, and y'all know
ties into mental health.
Yeah, you know, I might have to say, I had to put the Rick James on, because you know, Rick was real about the man. That nigga had the motherfucking braids and all that. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me. What that nigga? I bet you. I bet you make you. What he say? I bet you make. I bet you I make you holler. You had to know. Give it to me. Give me that funk, that sweet, that funk, that funk. What? Yo, you ain't hit to say what? Nigga, y'all fucking the song. Y'all got me singing it by myself. I can't sing the whole thing.
And be
You only know
careful.
give me it to me, baby.
And be careful, ladies, because that's what leads to all them damn babies giving it to a nigga.
No, that's what drove him crazy. He had mental health. He was burning her with the cigarettes, but nigga. I ain't giving you shit. Yes, you is. Give it to me. Nigga, start burning her and shit. No, my bad, Rick. R.I.P. Rick. Rick was burning in the motherfucking, him and his girl burning that bitch, huh?
Rest in peace, Prince.
Yeah.
Purple Rain.
Yeah, we'll talk about Prince, because you know I'm going to bring up Prince vanity ass. Nigga, Hill wearing skinny. He was wearing skinny jeans in the 80s.
Was Prince gay?
He don't want to admit it. I think the nigga wasn't right.
No.
All right, we definitely gonna talk about you, Sally. You know we gonna talk about
If he
Prince
wasn't
next
gay,
week.
he was one of the most. Let me say, he took that shit to a whole nother
Because
level.
He started asexual.
Yo, I
Prince
saw a
is-
video of him dancing today. Just today, I was watching a video of him dancing.
Damn right he had a
When I seen
mental
that
issue.
nigga face was like, yeah, what? I saw the nigga in his face.
That-
I saw a bitch too.
He was the
I
original.
confused, but
He was the
so
original
fine.
cute nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? No homo. He was the
I don't think he
original
was
cute
gay.
nigga.
Like, he
Yeah,
don't
Prince
know.
wasn't right.
He wanted out to
Hey man, Mike wasn't right neither, nigga. Mike wasn't right neither, man.
couldn't find a way.
Yeah, nigga, Mike wasn't right
Nobody
neither.
couldn't find a way.
I don't give a damn. He did have, but hold on. Even if he was gay, and the nigga in here that wasn't envious of Prince. He was gay as shit, but Apollonia and Vanity, boy, could go. I would have
He kept
stabbed that
6
nigga.
wives.
But I don't give a damn. He had Apollonia and Vanity. I don't give a fuck about the other 6. I ain't never seen them, but yeah, you look up Vanity and Apollonia, boy.
The other day, man, I looked at that movie like I just.
Good God Almighty, man. All right, well, like I said, the people that
That's my movie.
thank y'all for chiming in, man. Like I said, next week, I think we're gonna start at 8 every week. You know what I'm saying? Because me saying say I'm 30, I ain't never gonna start at say I'm 30. So I'm gonna stick with 8. At least we started at 8:01. So y'all cool, you cool with that, sir? All the bosses in here? Nigga, you ain't getting my shoes neither, nigga. Baltimore ass nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't getting my goddamn shoes. Now, somebody dial the number, 911, nigga. That's what I dial. I got that bitch on speed dial, nigga. I'm light skinned. I'm snitching, nigga. You shouldn't have stabbed me in the arm, motherfucker. He look like he don't he look like nigga. G Money, nigga. I ain't G Money no more, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? I'm talent, nigga. You ain't just gonna keep taking my sneakers, huh? Yeah, so like I said, next week, tune in 8 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna figure out what Thursday we're gonna be at the Cigar Lounge. Like I said, it's gonna be a ladies' night, so I'm gonna try to get a flyer done for that. But anybody in Frederick, you know what I'm saying? I know y'all know me, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Even the haters and all that, we gonna do a ladies' night. So I need the women to come in there. Yeah, I need the women to come in there, the men coming there. We're gonna try to separate it so the men smoke in the 2 rooms, and then in the middle the ladies can be in there sipping the wine and everything, and y'all can get the good ambiance sitting off Carroll Creek. You know what I'm saying, down Frederick. So once a month we're gonna go live from the cigar bar, and then like I said, the other three Thursdays we're gonna be here talking the shit we do. But if you want to come past 624 North Market, you can come past it too. You got a window behind us. If you look crazy and you got mental health, I'm locking the door, nigga. I'm trying to tell you that right now. If he come through, I'ma have to hit him. You know what I'm saying? Turn the mic off. You know.
Tell him bring the fishing rod.
But if I see any nigga in the wheelchair, fuck the fishing rod. That nigga turn the corner of that wheelchair. Nigga, I'm locking the door. I'm locking the door. Nigga, turn around the corner of that motherfucking wheelchair. Nigga, I'm calling. Click up. I'm locking the door. You know what I'm saying?
Where's your bus?
Where the bus at, nigga?
Your bus.
No, he can't get my car in that wheelchair. Nigga might have mental health. You know. I see you, nigga. That nigga is sitting in the window banging. Get your ass out of the goddamn window, nigga. Yeah, so my bad. But tell the people what y'all got going up. If you want to tell them how to get in touch with you, you can do that too. But y'all cool with next Thursday? All right. Well, we'll talk about it off the thing. But you know what I'm saying. Regardless, we still gonna have the people here.
My name is Turae Layer. I'm a barber at Badar Beauty Bar. You can come in 624 North Market Street anytime you want. You know what I mean? I got you. So
tell them most of what they do. You know what I'm saying? You do the teeth whitening and all that.
Body sculpting.
Body sculpting, teeth whitening and all that. Yeah. Eyelashes. We do eyelashes, everything here. So if you think we faking, just come to the door or just to the light. We right here at the light. Yeah. In the Market Street.
And me and my man Lucky Pitt doing bootleg ass shots out back, you know.
Female doing a body sculpting.
We doing no ass shots.
They say body shaving. We doing bootleg. You gotta come through the alley.
LandLord. So
you gotta come through the alley. I gotta
for the next comedy show.
I gotta blow up Joan out back. You want with the bootleg Brazilian ass shots? Come and see me. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing but a whole bunch of fixer flat, nigga.
Oh no, ain't that much self-esteem in the world, ladies. Don't do
both
it.
ass cheeks gonna get a whole bottle of fixer flat. You know what I'm saying? You cool? Holler at me later. My bad. All right, well, tell the people how to get in touch with y'all.
Collard greens, that builds the ass. Collard greens and fenugreek, ladies, don't do it.
That's the old school way. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to tell them how? You know what I'm saying? How to hit y'all on social media or whatever.
Instagram,
and what y'all got coming up?
Top G. TOPPC. Just my name. I ain't got to add 1, 2, 3 or nothing on the back of it. No extra. You feel me? Yeah.
Ron,
hashtag Splash and Dash Mobile Detailing.
Okay.
We got titles. Cannabis consultant.
Okay.
We CBD products, tinctures, full spectrum CBD.
You said dentures?
Tinctures.
Oh, I was about to say, damn, you worse than me, nigga. You get an ass shot and some dentures? God damn. Tinctures, okay, my bad.
After she gets the hair.
Okay. I just thought you said dentures. I said, damn. Yeah, I thought I was going hard. You selling dentures, nigga. I was like, damn. Good.
Just all around entrepreneur, master of everything.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right now.
That's how we're gonna do that.
You can shout out your shop too.
I was like, hey, you guys, I'm Faye. I'm a hairstylist out here in the Frederick area. Blessed Beauty Enterprise. We're off Rosemont Avenue. I'm also cuts and curls. So check us out. We're doing our thing, and we'll see you guys next week.
She's gonna be working here soon.
Yeah, we trying to win her over.
I am Erica of Team Torresilla LLC, real estate investment, properties for rent, for sale, tenant, anything in the community, we do it. Find us on Facebook, Hagerstown Cars for Sale. See y'all next week.
Give it to me, baby. That's Buffalo.
Hi, it's your girl, Yaya. I also go by Tefila Tinaya. I am an instructor at Frederick Community College. Professor starting out at the gate, entry-level position. I'm excited. Mother of 6, grandma. I don't have social media. I hate social media. I despise social media. However, I do have a little YouTube I view. That's my Like they said in Beauty and the Beast, his only mirror to the outside world.
She has no tolerance.
Nah, I don't. So that's probably why I'm not on social media. I got a little phobia, but somebody's trying to bring me out. Somebody's trying to, make me come out. So maybe I might have something later on. But other than that, I love to come out, support.
Okay.
Chuck D, you doing a damn thing, bro.
All right. Yeah, hold on. Is that right? Oh, no, I ain't turned it up. Yeah, I had this shit down. Yeah, sir.
All right.
Me, Big Chuck the you want to say something? Okay. Me, Big Chuck the landlord, man. If you around in the Hagerstown area this Saturday at Country Inn and Suites behind the mall, we have a comedy show. Doors open at 8:30. You can come in. We got the best Caribbean food around here. Don't nobody know nothing about. But listen, when you come there, like she can, like I said, when you hit this food, it's like the lady can cook this Saturday. The lady definitely can cook. So we got the Caribbean food. We got the comedians. Everybody that's coming down this week is from Pittsburgh, PA. So it's going to be a different feel. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you come out. It's grown and sexy. We got the music. It's the ambiance. You know what I'm saying? You just come in. It's grown. So if you ain't on no grown man shit, I don't need your little $15, $20. That's good. Keep that at home. We come in there to sit down, enjoy ourselves, drink, eat, and do it grown folk style, network and all that. So like I said, that's this Saturday. We got the podcast every Thursday. So make sure y'all tune in, and if you can, you know what I'm saying? What you say? Yeah, I already know. And then like I said, you know what I'm saying, Madar, you know what I'm saying, Madar everything. We got the beauty bar, Madar. Thank you for Darren. You know what I'm saying, for letting us do here. He has the shop. Hold on. I was trying to hide it. I was trying to. Can somebody hold the sign up? I'm trying to. Look, I got the same shit he got on, nigga. God damn, you know what I'm saying? He walked in the same shit. My dog right there. You know what I'm saying? That's the clothing line. Yeah, with the orange, I ain't got orange. I ain't got nothing orange. I got gray sneakers on, but that's okay. Fuck y'all niggas. You know what I'm saying? We got the advertising behind us. He has the store. What's the store address? 318 North Market Street, and then you have the Madar Cigar Bar. That's where we're going to be doing that from. What's the address there? 15 South Carroll. Like I said, perfect. You know what I'm saying? It's right off Carroll Creek. So it's a beautiful thing. And the main thing about it is black owned, and it ain't ghetto. You know what I'm saying? You go in there and it ain't ghetto. You know what I'm saying? So y'all definitely go in there. So it could be the bougie Negroes. I call myself a nigga, but the bougie Negroes can go there too. You know what I'm saying? The cigars, they got the nice wine. Come on in and enjoy yourself. White people, y'all can come in here too. Well, Anglo-Saxons, you can come in there. I don't want to call y'all white people, you know what I'm saying? Because this is about business. Asians, you can come in there too. I don't know.
Everybody, right?
Yeah, Jewish people. Yeah, everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Welcome, yes.
But you got to be 21. You got to be 21. Huh? Muslim brothers? Yeah, but we don't got no prayer rugs. I'm Muslim too, but ain't no prayer rugs in there. So make sure you pray before you come in there, sir. Huh? Because they got to pray 6 times a day. Yeah, ain't no prayer rugs in there. So make sure you pray and come get, yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, with that being said, no, I can't pray. I'm a heathen. I'm a heathen Muslim. You know what I'm saying? I ain't prayed since 72. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. Sorry, Allah. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. But like I said, next week, make sure you tune in. We gonna do 8 o'clock. I ain't even gonna say 7:30. I'm gonna tell the people that work 7:30 because then we run late. But we gonna go live at 8. I was late today 1 minute, but let me clap for 1 minute. Because last week we was an hour and like 30 minutes late. You know what I'm saying?
8 o'clock sharp next time.
So make sure y'all tune in. Everybody that's tuning in, Sally, Ronell, what's going on, Ronell? Rock down in DC, man. Make sure y'all tune in next week at 8. Tell your friends to tune in. You can tune in now. We live on YouTube now at the letters SMUENT. So go on there anytime this week, subscribe to it, and then you can watch us live if you don't have Facebook. And with that being said, we'll see y'all next Thursday. We are out.